Let me introduce you to a tool that's helping recruiters completely outperform their peers by having up to 4 times more conversations in the same amount of time. This tool takes minutes to set up. It's easy to use, and it tracks all of your calling activities automatically. And as you know, the recruiting business gets more and more competitive every day. You have to compete with job boards, LinkedIn, social media, etc., right? And when the economy heats up like it is now, you get to compete with all the new recruiters that jump into the industry just because the barriers of entry are so low. In order to keep up with the pace and stay ahead of the competition, you need tools that will let you touch as many candidates as quickly as possible. PhoneBurner is a tool that helps you maintain your advantage. It's a force multiplier. With a good target list, a rookie recruiter can outpace the most seasoned recruiter just by leveraging the PhoneBurner technology and taking advantage of the sheer volume of additional calls you can make with a tool like PhoneBurner. And so what I want to do right now is I want to take just a couple minutes and I want to show you how PhoneBurner is going to do this for you. So what you're looking at right now is the contact manager in PhoneBurner. And as you can see here, I've got several folders that are set up to help me organize a few different list types that I might be working with. I might be marketing to an HR department, so I have a marketing campaign. Or I might have a recruiting list that I'm working through, so I have a recruiting list that I continually follow up with. Maybe every 90 days I want to touch on those contacts. And then I have saved searches down here below that are going to help me organize my calls so that I know who to call and when to call them without having to spend a bunch of time every day trying to organize my list. I can create a saved workflow that I can just follow. So maybe I have some new recruits that I need to start working through. So I go to my recruiting intro call. Now once I've identified the list that I want to call, I just select them and I begin the dial session. And after just a few setup steps, I'm ready to go and start making calls. So here I'm connected. I hit the start dialing button, and the system will start calling through the records that I had selected to start calling. Now, if it goes to voicemail, I just click the voicemail button, and the system will drop my pre-recorded voicemail, and I can move on to the next call. Let's say I decide, oh, I don't want to call this person. I can click my little skip button, move on to the next contact. Now we're calling Barbara. Let's say it goes to voicemail on this one, so I click the voicemail button. So here you can see in just a matter of a minute or two, I've already left a couple voicemails, skipped a contact that I didn't want to call. But if somebody answers, not a problem. No delays, no pause, no awkward silence. I just have a conversation with them. When I'm done talking to them, end the call. And at this point, I can update my notes regarding the contact. I can set any callback dates that I want to set. Whatever I need to do, I just update it right here in this dial session. These buttons are completely customizable. As you can see, it's very easy to triple or quadruple the amount of calls that you can make in a day using PhoneBurner. Anyway, go ahead and set up your free trial today. There's no credit card required. We give you some free time so that you can get in there, play around with it, and start customizing it. And happy dialing.